New energy now comes in as home comes to you, as God, you come back to yourself. That is new energy. That new energy is the byproduct of human and divine finally integrating. That's what created it. It's even new to those who are in the angelic realms, and they're watching and observing, and they're aware of you on a very intimate basis, because so goes humans on earth, goes all of creation. So they're extremely interested to see how it works. Old energy was the result of this intense desire to return back to self. To be whole again, to have a process of fusion take place within self. When the process of fusion takes place, or begins to take place, you no longer have the need for the masculine, feminine, for the light, dark. You no longer have a separate masculine, feminine, a separate light, dark, a separate human spirit. You don't bring back the god and the goddess and then walk around with that duality. They disappear, they evaporate. The illusion absolutely goes away. So when these two come together and they no longer are 2 or 4 or 10, when there's no longer the need for light and dark, masculine, feminine, good, bad, that creates new energy. That creates new energy. It is different, obviously, than old energy. Old energy was the result of desire to return back to thyself. It was the rocket fuel that you were going to use to come back to you. When that process even begins occurring at the most minuscule level, it creates new energy. New energy is so different than old because it's not vibrational. Vibrational was the resistance of 2 parts, created reality. The 2 parts, again, masculine, feminine, good, bad, all the rest of that duality, vibrational. That created old energy. New energy is expansional, every which way at the same time. Through time and space. New energy is not restricted, can't be restricted to the elements of time and space. You've created new energy because you've contemplated and you've allowed coming back to yourself. That in itself has created new energy. It is yours. You have created it. It's very personal to you right now. The reason why this is so important right now to have this discussion is that we're coming to a point in the brilliance of what you and other Shambhava are doing where consciousness and energy will come together. To be free in your own energy without it getting sticky, without it accumulating, without there being layers and layers of this kind of a thick overlay of energy, to be able to be in your energy and to be free. That make a great song. To be in your energy and yet to be free. Hasn't really been done. That's where we're going ultimately with the work that, with the fun that you and I are having together over these next few years, to be free in your own energy so that ultimately consciousness and energy can come together. That is the passion of the I am. The energy, the experiences, you as a human have been kind of outside of consciousness. That's caused a lot of issues, a lot of traumas and challenges for the human. Here you've got the I am. It's that circumpunt that we draw, circle with a dot in the middle. but then energy's on the outside. And again, it kind of defies human logic and physics. Well, how can something be outside of it and it's still the domain of consciousness? But, well, that's the way it is, at least for now. A beautiful design in many, many ways, but a design that's caused a lot of challenges for the human facet of the I am. In other words, you're not at home. You're not really within the consciousness. You are part of, you're connected with the I am, but there is a separation by design, by intent. And can you imagine now, as you become an embodied master, and as you now discover freedom within your own energy, that you can combine, you can have that melding, the integration of consciousness and energy. And I'm kind of getting way ahead of myself here, but kind of not, because this is where we're going. It's one of the next big steps. Really, what so much of what you, the human, has been dealing with over these years, it's the separation, the feeling that you're a far, long way from home. And rightfully so, feeling that way, because there was that separation of consciousness and energy. You felt that you were put out in some celestial outpost without any direct communication with the I am. That you were here kind of on your own to make your way through it in a way that's kind of correct. By design. By design, so you, the human, the facet of the I am, could experience your own energy in a very deep way, in a very, you could say, a very intimate way, without it having distorting consciousness or your soul, without anything you've ever done. The worst things that you've done simply did not distort the soul. But yet for the human, it was a difficult journey, feeling alone, feeling powerless, feeling no connection, feeling, in a way, abandoned. But now we bring that all together in the I am free, the discovery of what it's like to be free in your own energy. And that, my dear friends, is a natural state. And then, as you get comfortable, as you take ownership and you come to realize this is all mine, then it's like the I am and the energy now meld together. It's like the I am can hear the human in the playground of its energy, the human in there like a little child, joyful, happy. It's my energy and I am free in here. It's all mine and I'm not afraid of it. I'm not worried about it. Everything is here. And you see, when the I am, when it hears that, it says, okay, now, let's bring consciousness and energy together. So Earth was this little backwater outpost created by the Order of the Ark to really come to an understanding of energy and consciousness. That's why right now I'm so big on all of you learning that the energy is yours and to let it serve you. It's kind of like the last thing that you do. So, and then you stay on the planet, and the planet is developing technology that has the capability with consciousness and particularly realization to now go out into the universe and create humanity in other parts of this physical universe. To literally change the nature of let's say, a planet somewhere that really couldn't sustain life force because of temperatures or lack of water, oxygen, or anything like that. And through the technology that's developed in the next 30 years on this planet, the ability with nanotechnology and a lot of other things to go to the rock, a rock out there in the middle of nowhere, and now to infuse the life force energy, just like Gaia did for this planet, but now for humanity now to expand out to the far reaches of this universe and beyond. It's one thing just to imagine how we come from here on this little planet, and now with the advent of true technology combined with consciousness to begin to populate the rest of the universe, but also into the other realms, the non-physical realms. It's almost too much for the human mind to handle, to understand what's really being done here. But that's exactly why you're here.